Now if we go back to the database, in relationships we see that one of the relationships doesn't have referential integrity. You can see that because it would say 1 to infinity, or 1 to many, yeah? And on the many side, if you are able to imagine a fork, that fork starts with an F that reminds you of the foreign key, this, yeah? That fork here. Think of a fork, yeah? Now this doesn't have a referential integrity, and we intend to do now the queries. Now if that is the case, we have a problem. We have to double click on it and enforce referential integrity, yeah? That happens because we deleted it in order to create that lookup. The relationship was created automatically because of the lookup, but the one-to-many relationship, the referential integrity disappeared. Newer versions of databases, when you create a lookup, it does this. It doesn't do exactly what I'm telling you, but you will see this without referential integrity being created, yeah? Then you have to go back to this database and delete this new event 1 table. It doesn't affect your lookup at all. You just delete the relationships and you hide this table. And when you say show all, this one, you get the normal database. So it depends on what version you're working on. However, this is something that you have to be careful with. When you start activity 3, when you start the activity with the queries, you have to check relationships. This is the first thing that you do. The first thing, you check relationships that they are as you submitted them in activity 1. Correct. Students have as well started queries without any data in the tables. If you don't have any data in the tables, or you've incorrectly filled them in, populated them, population of a database is to fill in its tables. If you have incorrectly populated them, then you will get wrong results in the queries or not at all. Some students did the queries correctly but no results because they had empty tables. So that's the first thing that you have to consider before starting activity 3. And then you move on to the activity. And here's the activity 3 requirements. Create a query to display an alphabetically sorted list of the events running on the 20th and the 21st of December. It must show event description and event ticket price only. That is very easy. So we're talking about events running on a certain date. We check on relationships. Where does date and event meet together? It's in the event table. List of events running on the 21st and the 22nd of December. So it is involving only one table. So event date is here and showing events. It must show event description. So the event description is here. And the event ticket price only. Event ticket price only. There's the event dates. Yeah, so it's only about this table. So now that we know what table is, we go to create query design. We first of all get the event table that we're interested in and the fields that we're interested in. Event description, event date and event price. It doesn't say anything about event ID. And now it says create a query to display an alphabetically sorted list of the events running on the 20th and 21st of December. Alphabetically sorted list. And it must only show event description and event ticket price only. So the event description must be in alphabetical order. So first of all, always get the totals here. Let's see if it's ascending order is not showing in here. So we go to sort ascending order. So that's one thing, the event description. Let's see how many dates we have running on the 20th and the 21st of December. So let's go to the table event and see what dates we have. The 20th, and we've got the 22nd as well. So we can say here, there are many ways of expressing this. Under event date, we can say this between 21st, 12, so 2019, and between and one date and another date, so space here. So let me just copy this date and paste it here with a space, and basically you can see that Access puts the hash keys around the date. Yeah, so you have to be careful with this, with the hash keys around the date. That is something correct. Yeah, or you can say as well, or, yeah, that would cover as well the same thing, because it's only these two dates that it will show events just for these two dates, that or that. Now it doesn't say to filter the event ticket price, so this is the easy queries. We must be able to at least learn one easy query, and remember that it says it must show event description and event ticket price only. So event description and event ticket price only, so we have to do that, not to show that. When we run it, yeah, we get only the Polar Express on that date. I don't know if this is correct. Let's go to the event table. Between on the 20th and the 21st we've got two events, so it's only showing us one, so it's in design view. The problem was that I put the same date here when I copied it, so I have to say the 20th. Let's run it now, so we get the two events. Yeah, that is correct. Now we save the query, yes, and we can say qry1 query 1 events, capital events. We say OK, and qry1 events. There we have it. That's the first query.